Alright, so we're going to start with the outside stuff. Sorry if you guys hear any wind in the background, but I just have some heirloom pumpkins and mums heading up to our porch, and then this little tombstone that I found at Walmart. It was super cheap. I think it was only like $5. And then if you come up here, I have this planter with these really cute little witch feet. They're bendable, and I found this at Hobby Lobby last year. And then my doormat is still kind of just fall, not really Halloween, but I like how that looks. And then I do have this pretty simple Halloween wreath, but I like it. Just these black sparkly sticks and different orange and purple beads. I found this at Target. And then over here are just some light up pumpkins. This big one here is from Target. The tall one is from Target, and then these little cluster right here is from the Target Dollar Spot last year. This one says Home Sweet Haunted Home. This one has really cute little sparkles, and this one's just black and white. And then I found this light up pumpkin at Walmart this year for $6. And I kind of just have them sitting on a hay bale. Like I said, the big one, the tall one, and that other one light up, so it's pretty cute at night. And then there's just a lantern back there. So that is pretty much it for my outdoor decor, so let's head inside. Alright, so now we're in the main part of my house, and I'm just going to tour you around all of my decor. Like I had mentioned in my previous videos, I don't normally decorate for Halloween, so this year I picked up a lot of this stuff, and most of it is just easy DIYs, and everything is pretty affordable, so I will go through, show you what I have and where I got everything from. So let's get started. Okay, so when you first walk in the house, this is the first wall that you see. So I really wanted this to be a really cool, like, Halloween inspired area, and it kind of gives me Harry Potter vibes. Let me know if you agree. So let me kind of go through and show you everything that I did here. So at the bottom we have just this vintage typewriter that I got from an antique store, and then a lot of these pumpkins, again, I reused from my fall decor. The only thing I did differently with the pumpkins is this pumpkin used to be a bright orange color, and I kind of decoupaged it with book pages. I thought it looked really cool. And then this one here is a Dollar Tree makeover pumpkin that I just did the same thing to. And then this Ouija board was from the Target Dollar Spot this year. I think it was $5. I want to say I bought every single sign that they had out for Halloween this year because I love them. So I will show you those later in this video. And then this vintage bird cage is from Michael's from years ago. And then this skull right here, I thought really gave this a cool Halloween vibe, and that is from the Dollar Tree. So yeah, that is everything that I put on the bottom shelf here. And then I get a lot of questions about the table itself, and I got that from Hobby Lobby this year, and it was around $240. I love it, and I have such a good time, obviously, decorating it seasonally. So I hung these hats using just sewing thread, white sewing thread, and then a thumbtack that I had my husband put up in the ceiling. So that's how these three are hanging, and I bought them off of Amazon. They came in a 4-pack for, I want to say, around $8 or $9. And then this Raven's Claw Inn, which looks like a sign, is actually a dish towel that came as a set of 4 from the Target Dollar Spot this year. I thought it fit this spot perfectly, and this place kind of just reminds me of like a little place from Harry Potter that you would go to buy like different spells and brews and things like that. So that's the vibe I was going for. On top I just have some vintage books. These were from an antique shop. These are from the Dollar Tree, and they just looked pretty cute up here. This wooden piece is a antique find. These little what are they called? Labels here are from the Target Dollar Spot. One says Elixir, this one says Venom, and this one says Poison. And then in here I just have these little skulls that I bought at the Dollar Tree this year. I bought 2 packs, and they came 10 in a pack. And over here, this is just another skeleton that I found at the Dollar Tree. This is a little book set that I made, Potions, Spells, and Potions. These are from an old book, and then I just took a little aging wax to make them look old. These potion bottles I found at Hobby Lobby, and what I did to make them look kind of aged is I took sandpaper and I sanded them, and then I painted them with the same like aged looking wax, so it gave them more of like a dirty look. And then I printed the labels offline. I just went on Pinterest and printed off some free like spooky looking labels, and then I used Mod Podge, I think that's how you say it, to put them on here. And then these are just a couple of spider rings that I put on the tray that are from the Dollar Tree. And then for this one, I took some crayons and just used a lighter to melt them over it, so it kind of dripped down and looked more like a poison. So yeah, these potion bottles were a really fun DIY, especially if you have older kids. I think this would be such a good craft to do with them. I wanted to fill them with actual like liquids and stuff, but I kind of ran out of time, but I think they turned out pretty cute. Over here I just have a couple other antique books, and here is a cauldron that I ended up going with. I was looking for a more realistic one, but I had the hardest time finding one that was the right size. So I just went with this one. I found it at Party City, and they had a bunch of different sizes to choose from, and this was just like the medium size. And I believe I got this for $6. And then I had this little chalkboard, and I just decided to use some chalk so it looked like there was some like steam and potion being brewed out of there. So that is everything that I used for this main kind of like Harry Potter potion themed wall here. I had a lot of fun with this, and like I said, everything was super affordable, and I think it turned out really cute. So moving on to my living room, I didn't do anything too crazy in here. These pillows I am still kind of using from my fall decor. I did add this little Farmhouse Drive sign, October 31st, which is another dish towel from the Target Dollar Spot. And then I just have these bats that are kind of flying off into the ceiling, and this was a super easy DIY. I just printed out bat stencils that I found free online and traced them onto black construction paper, used painter's tape to put them on the walls so they won't take off any of the paint, and then I kind of folded their wings to give it more of like a 3D, like realistic bat effect. And then I mentioned a few times on my channel that we are having this wall redone. We're adding like a bunch of shiplap and shelves and things like that, but until then, this is what we're working with. So I wanted to add a little spooky decor to the TV area. So I found this thing, I don't even know what it's called, kind of like this spooky netted drape. That was from the Dollar Tree. I reused this eucalyptus that I had on my fall tablescape, and then these are a lot of the neutral pumpkins I had out for my fall decor. And then I just sprinkled in some more of those little skulls that I bought in like a 10-pack from the Dollar Tree, just to give it more of that spook effect. But I thought this turned out pretty cute. It was only a couple bucks to do. I reused a lot of my fall decor, as I said, and it brings like a little bit of Halloween into our living room. Over here I just have this little tobacco basket with some greenery and these cement pumpkins that I found from Hobby Lobby. And then I did drape some of this spider web up the staircase, and my son and I added some of those little spider rings. So I thought this looked pretty spooky and cool on the stairs. And next I'm going to show you kind of our dining room kitchen area. Like I said in my fall decor video, I like to keep my kitchen pretty clutter-free, so the decor is pretty minimal in here, but I did add some things that I thought were cute that I want to show you. First is the tiered tray, which I say all the time is one of my favorite pieces to decorate for each season. So starting with this cute little crow at the top, I found this from Joann Fabrics. I don't remember how much it was, but I think it was like $6, 40% off or something like that. And the feet just wrapped perfectly around this little wood ledge, so that worked out really well. And then I found these little mini witch hats. They came in a pack of 3 from Hobby Lobby, and I use them all over my house, but this is where I put the first one, just over one of my Rae Dunn candles. I think that looks so adorable. This clock I always incorporate in here just because I love the look of old clocks. And then this wooden trick-or-treat house actually lights up. So there it is lit up, and that is from the Dollar Tree. You can really find some cute stuff there if you go there and look. This adorable little ghost is from the Dollar Tree as well. That one lights up, but mine broke, but that's okay. I think it's still cute even if it doesn't light up. This little black pumpkin was $1 from the Target Dollar Spot. This is just a Hearth and Hand house. This little house lights up, and it's from Hobby Lobby this year. Dollar Tree pumpkin. This Rae Dunn candle that says ghost. And then this really cute, like, witchy owl looking plate is from Walmart. And then I think on the back side I mostly just filled it with greenery. I reused this Target Dollar Spot little pumpkin thing. This is my dark green painted pumpkin that I did myself for fall. Another light up house, more eucalyptus, and then another light up house and these kind of neutral fall leaves. So that is the Halloween tiered tray. Let me know what your favorite thing to decorate is for the holidays. Mine will always be my tiered tray. I just feel so creative with this. I don't care if it looks too cluttered. I actually like to pack it full with stuff, so this is just where I feel like the most creative when I decorate seasonally. And then over on this wall next to my pantry, I just have some other Rae Dunn mugs, and I stuck another one of those little witch hats right on there, which I thought was a nice subtle Halloween pop. So I have just been loving this piece. It was so random. The stick we found in our backyard. These flowers are from Trader Joe's. This is a $1 cauldron from the Dollar Tree, and then those 2 pumpkins are from Trader Joe's as well, and I just love how it looks on my island here. I think like the bear spooky stick gives like a good Halloween vibe. And then if you follow me on Instagram, I introduced you all to Bones. This is our skeleton who is going to be hanging out with us for the month of October. He's pretty mischievous. I adopted him at Walmart. He was around $10. So right now he's sitting next to the stove, but he moves all around, so I'm not really sure where he's going to be in my next video. We'll have to stay tuned. And then I always just have like this vintage cast iron pot on my stove, and I think it goes really well with the Halloween decor. And this is another sign from the Target Dollar Spot, Black Cat Tavern. I've actually really gotten attached to how this sign looks above my stove, so I might have to find another sign that goes with this hood and that also could just be out all year round, because I think when I take this sign down, this area is gonna look really plain and boring. And this sign is really lightweight, so again, I just used painter's tape, and I think I put like 4 pieces on there and it's held up just fine. And then over here, I thought these little skeleton hands were so cute. They came in a 2-pack from the Dollar Tree. I think they're actually like salad tossers, which is really cute too, if you're having like a Halloween party. And then I just saved the empty bottle of this 19 Crimes wine, and I just thought it looked pretty spooky. And then here is another DIY potion bottle that I made, and this time I just dripped a black crayon down, and I think it looks so spooky and really cute in this little cluster. Other than that, the only thing I added for Halloween in my kitchen is this cute Hocus Pocus bowl. So yeah, that is everything in the kitchen. Like I said, it's pretty minimal, but it does definitely add a touch of Halloween in this spot. This is probably my second favorite area that I decorated for Halloween, aside from that entryway table. This is like my Rae Dunn display / coffee bar, and I just love how it turned out for Halloween. So starting on the bottom, I just used more of that white webbing on some vintage decanters that I had. This is a cake stand from Ray Dunn. It says trick or treat. This I am repurposing, just added some of the skeleton skulls in there with some more of those neutral fall leaves. And that candle holder was from Hearth and Hand. And then we just have my Nespresso machine. I have a couple Ray Dunn Halloween mugs. This one says Witch's Brew. The other one says Haunted. And this bowl is Ray Dunn also that says Boo. This little guy was from the Dollar Tree and he lights up all different colors and I think he's just adorable. And then these spiders, I actually used a little dot of hot glue to get them on the wall and they peel right off without damaging the paint, but definitely do it at your own risk. But I mean, they've held up great. None of them have fallen off or anything like that. The larger ones are from Michael's, and then the littler ones are from the Dollar Tree, and they are little spider rings, but I just cut the ring part off, and I think it looks so cool having like the spiders look like they're climbing up the wall. Some more Ray Dunn pieces, another little $1 Target Dollar Spot pumpkin. This is from the Target Dollar Spot last year. I have two mugs. One says trick, the other says treat. These cute little plates. This little black and white barn I thought went well with all of the colors, and that's from the Target Dollar Spot. Then I put the other little witch hat on this canister. That orange pumpkin is from Michael's. The Hocus Pocus sign is the Target Dollar Spot. This orange toxic Ray Dunn mug is so cool. Target Dollar Spot for that little tin house. And then just some black and white Ray Dunn mugs and my Mercantile sign. So again, I used a lot of black and whites for this area, but I did add some pops of orange because it is Halloween, and I think it just turned out really cute. And then last but not least is my dining room tablescape. This was, again, really fun to do and also super affordable. And then I went over here to show you this broom. It shows up clear if I'm back here because the window's not in the back, but I love how the broom looks hanging from the chandelier. And I used white thread, and I could have used black. I think it would have blended in better, or clear, but I just had white on hand, so that's what I used. So my theme for this tablescape was like a witch dinner party, and I do have a video coming up on my channel of a witch-inspired dinner party. I'm gonna show you the appetizer, main course, dessert, cocktails, all that stuff for like a fun Halloween witch dinner party. So stay tuned for that on my channel. But that's why I kind of went for more of like this witchy decor look. So these again are just old book pages that or actually not old, they're just book pages that I made look old with this antique paint. It's just like a brown paint. And then this is just this black feathery thing that I found at the Target Dollar Spot. These pumpkins I'm reusing from my fall tablescape with the greenery, all from Hobby Lobby. The candlesticks are from Hobby Lobby, and the black candles came in a pack of 2 from Walmart. And I just put the candlesticks up on this antique book. More little pumpkins from Hobby Lobby. And these black sparkly sticks are also from the Target Dollar Spot. I think they make it look pretty spooky. So yeah, that's really all that I did to this table, but I think altogether this area looks really cool. Oh, and then this little broom I should probably mention, I found at Joann Fabrics. I love how sparkly it is. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that it gave you some Halloween decorating inspiration. Make sure to subscribe to my channel for more decor videos, and give this one a thumbs up and leave me a comment with your favorite Halloween emoji if you made it all the way to the end of this super long video. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.